will get us started with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The offense lining up for a first down play. On the move, it's low. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened
The
there.
give to the back. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So the UCLA Bruins offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the thing. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
He makes the catch. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air, it's Nelson. He's there to make the stop, and they throw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
They try to spin it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
They go right back to it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They will get it. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. UCLA will go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. Ball on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. They'll give it to the back. Can't get him to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Scanning the field, it's Marshall. Makes the catch. It's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. trying to make magic with his feet.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on first down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Let's see what they've got on second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense holds their ground, pickup of a yard. It's at the 26.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll run it on first and goal. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time player has made big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Give to the running back. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Bruins will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good, build maybe a little bit of momentum, so next week we play a little bit better football.
Back to pass, it's Nelson. Wide open downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the... They're able to hook up there.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. The big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They just keep firing. One little time, lets it go. That's caught. It's Harris. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants from this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
The give to the back. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the single back. Creates a little room. It's a seam wide open. Past the 10. All the way in for the touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to throw, it's Nelson. He's looking deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Bruins will call on their punt team. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield, and he moves the sticks.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Throwing on the run. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Quarterback may change this route. Dropping back, it's Marshall. He's got it and still on his feet. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Floating away. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to. Scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sidelines. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Flores. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick completion on the out. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to throw, it's Nelson. Touchdown, Bruins! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
UCLA.
That is a huge way to end this half. Man, cutting into the lead, gaining the momentum. Nice job finishing the half with some positive vibes going into halftime.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Rivers. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. Good luck making adjustments. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. We're just about ready to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw, it's Nelson. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to
intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Buys a little time. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Second down coming up. Let's go. Off play action. Looking for space to the left. Gets rid of it. He's got it on the run. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last one, they're staring at a second and long first down marker just short of the goal line. Back to pass, it's Marshall. He wants it all. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. UCLA will go back to work on offense. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. They'll try the run. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him one. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The sure hands, it's Harris. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Bruins decide to punt it away. And this one will be touched and downed at the 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Big play like that to open a drive just builds the confidence. Now first down from the 46. Fires it. Makes the grab. It's low. Run to the right. And he will house it.
I'm a play caller nowadays, man. I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Bruins can really attack on this second and short. Wants to throw. It's Nelson. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Running to Green. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. At the 45 on his way. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. The Bruins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
To the air on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
1st and 10.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll leave it with him. Got room to work. There he goes. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. He's loose down the left side. Touchdown! That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Northwestern is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. We've seen this program stage memorable comebacks before. Do not rule out another one today. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye. Picked off! A turnover in their own end. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Offense facing the
Needs it to keep this drive alive. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. They are so close to a score they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he dances into the end zone for a touchdown. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Nelson. Throws for the tight end. And it's picked off for the third time today. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Got his man on the right. He'll be run out of bounds at the 14. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On the option. Now the pitch. Got some room in it to the goal line. And into the end zone for a touchdown. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Bruins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He lobs one high down the left side. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. To the air, it's Marshall. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like...
Hits the afterburners. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Dumps it to the back. They're working that left side. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the UCLA offense will take
UCLA will go back to work on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end. Now the play fake. Connection to the right. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go! Let's go!
Looking for a man. It's Nelson. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they're after him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And that is no good. And I guess they wanted to draw a little closer. Instead, they're still way, way behind.
Man, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Got enough for the 1st. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll ride the hot hand. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. On the option. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. He's up to 94 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the back. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. To the air, it's Marshall. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll try to do it himself. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.